Okay, let's take a diagonally opposite corner. This unfortunately looks like a bot based on the number of games played. But well, we will do this. Okay, here's the normal approach. Let's back off. Goes into the corner. I think you can press here. Let him have the corner and get something on the outside. He retreats. Do I follow? It seems like I've kept him low, but I can't surround him, so we'll call this a day and then approach over here. Okay, that leaves a weakness behind here, but it's nothing too special. I'm going to back off low because we're on enemy territory here. And then we can do a shoulder hit there on that stone. Pull back to here. Now if I go this way, it will be a ladder that he can cut because it goes to him. Let's just pull back again. Then we can approach here. He's already got a natural extension, so he could pincer me. But he didn't. He didn't. He's undercut me here, though. But I could back off high and take the outside here. Okay, this stone is naturally pincered, so let's go ahead and protect the corner. And okay, if he wants to try and link up on the second line, I guess we'll allow that. Let's leave this and could play a move over here to surround this. I think stopping this guy, though, for creating a large extension from this group is interesting. Okay, we'll jump out, see where these are going. Let's play on top and then cap over here. I think I want to keep these groups separated, so let's do it this way. He can cut. If I block here, he can cut. And Atari him up and then go here. I think that's fine. Pull back. Block here, don't let it connect. Okay, so does he have enough room for two eyes? He has enough room, but does he have the shape? Let's keep blocking him. See if he needs to. He did play another move in there. Okay, so he's alive there. No need to keep chasing that. He could cap here and look to build this area. Wow, this bot really likes playing down to the second line. At some point it'll be endgame and I should follow him down. I don't know if we're there yet. There's still big spaces over here. Just kind of put a stone in the middle there, see which one he wants to invade. He wants to invade this way. Let's go ahead and kick him. Let's make the old iron pillar. Let's say you're not connecting anywhere. And then he gives me a solid corner here. Let's peep here. And then come out. So we're not going to kill this, but maybe we can make it difficult for him to connect. And actually, if he chases us this way, we can go after these stones, huh? It's like a splitting attack. It is a splitting attack, it seems. Honey? This doesn't look alive to me, right? This is one of those shapes. Is this... maybe he can cut here, I guess. Now, is this alive? Yeah, he's alive there, right? I go here, he blocks. He's got one eye in here, and either an eye here or an eye here. Now, well, that's not quite right the way I said it, but the point is he is alive there. So let's connect up some of my stones here. And then I come out over here. And build this area. Now, I don't care if he connects, if he turns. I also don't care. So yeah, let's just keep building this area then. Cut here. He protected. Okay, then I can turn. And I will extend up here. How about if I protect here? Let's see, this cut or here. Let's protect here first. So let's see, he got all the corners, right? Oh, I got one corner. Don't know if it's quite time to be playing the end game yet. But I am thinking be nice to protect here. And maybe build this area. So I think I will use that as an excuse to ignore here. Let's take this point away and express an interest in this area here. You know, poke there. And let's express an interest in this area over here too. Yeah, so that's a cut of two living groups, right? Doesn't matter. I guess I need to make sure this group is connected over here. Yeah, I'll try and keep them low over here. I would like to not have to connect there, but I don't think I can get away with it. I think I need to. Can I jump in here? Well, let's see. I can get a couple forcing moves. Maybe I should do those first. Okay, I guess we've kind of sized up the territory here, and we're going into the end game. And definitely not Ko. T10. Okay. Oh, Clausius, thank you for the raid. Party of 8. Hope you had a good stream there.
8, 7.
Here, let's just play here. Got distracted for a moment. So I'm not quite sure what's biggest at this point. I'm pretty sure we're into end game. Let's try getting some of these corner points here. He's going to trick me here, right? He goes here, I connect, and then he cuts here. So what should I sacrifice? If I connect here, I sacrifice this stone. If I connect here, I sacrifice these 3, but I can stay on top here. And protect this area. So I don't know if that was the right decision. We could maybe check it out after the game. And again, I guess we're playing end game here. If he Ataris me, I have to. I lose those stones, so I have to connect here. Okay, but I don't have to respond to that. Okay, so I can get this one in Sente. Atari. And then I can take this. So he's got this corner, this group over here. This corner's pretty big. Oh, he's poking out here instead of defending. Yeah, so he decided it was bigger to separate these groups. This is alive and this is alive. So I don't think that was necessarily a good choice. Let's go ahead and take some territories from him. Okay, so yeah, we can Hane these guys here. Could give up this one by... No, I can't really do that, can I? And then that gave him a point to connect. So we get a point here. And not sure the best way to play this, but probably get some points in here. Connect there. Okay, yeah, if he cuts me here, I'm alive, so it's okay. Go here, threaten to save that stone. Go here, threaten to save that stone again. And Okay, I can go there, there. Okay, gave me a stone back. Guess I'll keep it. So I can go here and then cut here. Is he trying to short me on liberties here? He could force me to connect. I have liberties here and here, so I think I'm okay. If I cut first, he can Atari me. So go here. It forces him to respond, so that gains a point. And go here and he has to respond. Don't have to play there. Guess I can go here, huh? And we'll see. He's got a cut here. I connect. And he can descend, but I can connect over here. So I think this is all right. He would still say if I threw in, he takes, go here, he fills. He's still got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bent shape, so that's a living. That is a living shape, so just closing it off there is fine. Guess I can get a point there. And we're about done. Maybe one more point over here. I do have to be careful here. Let's see. I connect. He Ataris. I connect. He can come out here. I can connect. Yeah, I think I connect this way. Then, yeah, he's going to short all the liberties here. So, but if I do this, it protects this cut and this cut, so I don't have to worry about all these liberties over here. Yeah, so I don't know who's ahead, but I think we're done, and let's just go to counting. Oh, I guess I need to fill in here. I won. Okay, he just resigned. Here, let's take a look at the count from Katrin. Oh, look at that. I've had a series of wins here at 7Q. Interesting. Yeah, let's look at the games. I have been 6Q before. That's like 6Q is my highest rating. So I maybe we'll get back there. But I keep running into bots, and sometimes I get impatient and play too fast, so forget to think about my moves. Sometimes I find it hard to take them seriously. So today is the December. I'm trying a different time of day to see if I can find more human players. Other times I've played in the afternoon. I did manage to get human opponents, so we'll see if we can do that. But here, let's check out this game first. Oh yeah, there's Katrin. Okay, so I'm white in this one, so I want the graph to go down. Graph goes up, it's good for black. Looks like the opening starts off okay. Yeah, in the opening, my opponent was playing all of those moves on to the second line, and I was ignoring him. So it looks like I handled that okay. And then let's see if he gets back. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets back into the game in the middle. Wow, it says at this point I'm a 50-point lead. And thank you for the follow. Baduk ASMR, yeah. Yeah, I have a nice voice. You can use it for ASMR. Yeah, you can see I had some huge win here, and then he gets back to nearly even. So it might be interesting to see what's going on there. Maybe, I guess there's probably some group of his I could have killed and I didn't, because that's a huge swing. See what's going on here. Boom. So this move here, I played here. This was a 23-point mistake. And the one move to play was here. Ah, maybe these stones are all dead. They just have one eye. I kind of assumed they had escaped out here and they were going to be okay. And yeah, Arson Slug, thank you for the follow. So that was my mistake. I could have actually killed this group and I didn't. He can maybe he struggles to live, but I get enough here. So then when I go back to the game, when I let him go here. Oh yeah, look at this. Near the end here, it's like a 5-point game. What is it at the very end? At the very end, black is ahead. But black resigned. Maybe he felt bad since he was losing the whole game, and then I did some in-game blunder here. So where is the in-game blunder that cost me the game? Should have cost me the game. That is a 5-point mistake. I need to play somewhere else, huh? So I'm ahead by 5 points, and I stay ahead if I just connect here. So that must mean that when I go here, he's got some clever cut. He can play this move. Yeah, I just thought this was safe. And because I have an eye down here and an eye up here, right? That was my reasoning. But if I stop to connect, he can throw in first and play here. And this is not an eye. Suddenly that is no longer an eye down there. So I was winning up to this point. And I guess I was still ahead at the end as long as black never played inside. He just went to counting like this, and this was still my territory. But he still had this move at the end. And could have killed me there. Black by 8. And white by 5. So I was winning by 5 points. Is the U.S. Go Congress in summer 2026 in Boston, and am I attending? So the answer to the first question is I don't know. And the answer to the second question is probably not. I don't do much traveling these days for family reasons. Like to stay home. So it'd be hard for me to get away for a week. Anyway, was there anything else I wanted to look at? There was like I was saying, I did okay in the opening here. My opponent, like this drop down, that was 3 points. And then there's another one coming up here. This is, what is that? That poke was no good. You should try and come out this way. So yeah, at this point it gives me a 12-point lead. And then up around here, I guess this is where he started to play in here. Yeah, I should have just connected here and killed all of those stones, huh? I did connect there. He played there. And yeah, so I should be playing the most severe moves I can. That was the lesson in this game. He had a group here that really could be attacked severely because it only has one eye. And that's what I should have done. Although it also says just building here is not bad. I'm ahead in any case. Like it's like I have a 50-point lead at this point. So yeah, I let him get away with something from this point. And he ended up being only 5 points ahead. Here, let's see if we can get another game. Maybe get a human opponent this time.